Hello everyone, my name is Gifty and welcome to my channel, The Dad's Delight. On today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make this delicious okra stew. Yes, you're making okra stew today. To start with our stew, you're going to steam our meat first. So I'm about to start with my ginger blend. I have some fresh ginger, some onions, some fresh rosemary, and some Scotch bonnet. I use half green and half red and a bit of water. You're going to blend that. So in my pot here, I have some goat meat, some cow stripes, and some cow skin, which I power boiled before with just water because you know the wele is tough. That cow skin can be very tough. So I power boiled it now. So I added some chopped onions and a bit of salt to stir everything together and cover it to cook. So I didn't add any water to it because the meat will release its juices, which will cook the meat nicely and tender. So I'm about to start with my tomato blend for our stew. In my blender, I have 2 large tomatoes, 2 large onions, and some Scotch bonnet with a bit of water. So in my pot here, I have some palm oil, which I added my salted cod to cook and infuse our flavors in our stew. If you don't have your salted cod, you can use cured mackerel, which is called momone in Ghana, or Kobe, salted tilapia. So I added my chopped onions. Our salted cod cooked for about 5 minutes, and now I'm adding my ginger blend, mixing everything together with my tomato blend. Yes, this is my tomato blend. So we're going to mix everything together and cook it for about 5 to 10 minutes. Whilst that is cooking, we are going to do our smoked prawn seasoning. Yes, and as you can see, I soaked it in water for about 5 minutes, and I'm adding the juice as well and some onion to blend. So now our salt has been cooking for about 5 to 10 minutes, and I added my prawn seasoning. This stew is going to be very delicious. So I'm stirring everything together and allowed it to cook for about 5 to 10 minutes. And now I'm adding my meat to my stew. Yes, I'm adding the cooked meat and I'm adding some crabs, which I season with my ginger blend, and some prawns as well, which I season with my ginger blend. I didn't cook the crab and the prawns because you know seafood doesn't take long to cook. So I'm just mixing everything together and leave it to cook for about 5 to 10 minutes. This place smells so good. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to press this notification button. So now I'm about to start with my okra. Yes, the secret to my okra stew is I don't waste anything in my kitchen. So in my blender, I have my okra head and the tail and a bit of okra, which I'm going to add a bit of water to blend. So as you can see in my pot here, that's my blended okra, which I mix with the head. That's the most slimy part of the okra. So please don't throw it away. You don't need to waste anything in the kitchen. And now I added my chopped okra. I love 2 textures in my okra stew, a bit of blended and a bit of chopped. And I added some fresh spinach to it as well. And I added a bit of baking soda because I want my okra to be very slimy. When you're eating it, you know that you're eating okra stew. So I'm mixing everything together. I added a bit of water. And now I need to whip it and whisk it. Yes, you need to whip that okra. We want it slimy. So that's the secret. You need to keep stirring it and whipping it to make it slimy. So as you can see, our okra has been cooking for about 5 minutes. You don't cook it too much because when you cook it too much, you lose that green color. Yes, and the okra stop being slimy. So as you can see, our sauce and our meat has been cooking for about 5 to 10 minutes, and now we are adding our okra. This place smells so good. So you're gonna mix everything gently, and as you can see, our meat, our sauce, our okra looks delicious. Please bring your banku because this okra stew is very delicious. So now I'm gonna garnish it with some pepper and a bit of onions to make it looks delicious and a bit of crunch in my okra stew. Okra stew is done and it's been cooking for about 10 to 15 minutes now. And look at our meat, it's all looking tender and juicy. And please make sure you don't cover your okra stew because it takes away the sliminess from your okra stew. And to all my lovely subscribers, thank you for supporting the Dare's Delight. And those of you who have not subscribed, please subscribe and press on the notification button. Thank you. I love you all. And if you want me to do any recipes, please don't forget to comment down below. Bye bye.